What is happening, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Ty with the GoPro strapped to my head, and this is the 2024 Audi RS3, and we're going to be taking it for a test drive today, kind of putting it through its paces a little bit and see what it's like to drive. Now, I'll give you guys a quick overview before we get in the car and start driving. Now, this one is pretty loaded up with lots and lots of features. So we can see we have the Black Optic Plus package as well as the Carbon package. So dresses up the interior, the exterior rather, very nicely. So black rings, black RS3 badging, and matte black 19-inch wheels, 260/30 measurement on the tires, 6-piston brake calipers, and adjustable dampers. So this is a serious car, and under the hood we have that beautiful 2.5 liter turbocharged 5-cylinder. So we can see carbon mirror caps, carbon side sill inserts, and a quick glance at the window sticker reveals a $71,790 sticker price. So carbon package, technology package, sport exhaust, design package, and Black Optic Plus. So very, very nicely optioned RS3 for us to take a look at. And we can see one more final element of carbon fiber on the outside is this beautiful spoiler. Now, taking a look at the trunk, does open up nicely, and it is pretty large given how the size of this vehicle. My favorite part is we even have grocery bag hangers in an RS3, and underneath we have the battery and a little bit of storage. The proportions on this car are just beautiful, and it really, really is a stunning looking car. Now, the RS3 is a little bit wider, so we have the wider quarter panels, wider fenders. And in the rear seats, see, there's actually a little bit of space back here. Now, I'm 5'10". My knees are just grazing the back of the seat here. But there is some pretty cool amenities. So we have air vents, USB-C chargers, and temperature adjustments. '15 speaker Bang & Olufsen sound system thanks to the technology package too. Beautiful seats. Look at this stitching. We also have thigh extensions. And another thing, thanks to the RS design package, is the suede steering wheel and red slats on the air vents, which really kind of dresses up this vehicle. What do you say we start it up and take it for a drive? Now, even though this has the RS Sport exhaust, it is a little bit quiet, so it did start up in comfort mode. And in case you were wondering, we did do a full-on features review on this car. So at the end of this video, you see a link pop up on the left-hand side at the end of this video, so you could see that. So we did get an exhaust clip on this vehicle in that video, and it's a little bit quiet. I wish it was a little bit louder, but nonetheless, we'll see how it sounds on the road. Make sure we put our seatbelt on for safety first, and we're gonna get some AC going here. I will lower it down a little bit as the test drive progresses, but AC is a must for today. Now we're going to pull up our drive modes here, since we're going to be cycling between a few different driving modes. Extremely excited to drive this car. I have not driven this current generation of RS3 yet, although I did drive the previous generation, which was a hoot. And so I hear this one is just that much better. So first things first, we're gonna get it out onto this main road here. So we'll see what it's like, hopefully up at 45, 50 miles an hour, although we are approaching lunchtime, so we'll see what we can do. And the remainder of the video will have this car on a back road where this car is just really at home. Now this is a brand new vehicle, so we by no means are going to beat on this car. It's only got 44 miles, but we will have some fun with this vehicle within reason, within, you know, kind of the break-in period of this car, so that the first owner is, you know, the car has been treated well for the first owner. So I really do like the gauge cluster on this car. It is adjustable. There's a couple of different views. This is the comfort mode view, so still pretty racy looking, with the hockey stick design and the power and torque meter. That's pretty cool. Got a little boost gauge in the corner there. And now that we're cresting 45 miles an hour, it's actually pretty comfy. You know, the adjustable dampers do a really great job at providing a pretty comfortable ride on this car in comfort mode, and they stiffen up very much so in kind of the RS's or the dynamic modes here. So things I notice up at 45 miles an hour, you just get a little hint of tire noise. We have some pretty aggressive summer tires on this car, which do produce a little bit of noise, but that's quite all right. Other than that, the sound insulation is great. You know, you don't really hear the engine when you don't want to. And you also really don't hear oncoming traffic at all. So great sound insulation from the outside. Now this traffic light is where we're going to take a right onto our back road, and we're going to start off with an acceleration test. Again, back to the, you know, nice, treating this car nice break-in period. We will do an acceleration, but nothing crazy, since we don't want to harm the break-in period of this car. So what we'll do, I think we'll keep it in manual mode, and we'll just give it a little acceleration here. We'll see what we can do. Yeah, this car has some serious power. That is fun. That is a lot of fun. And the sound from that 5-cylinder engine is unlike anything else out there. It really is. What a hoot this car is in terms of acceleration. So under the hood, we all know it's a 2.5 liter turbocharged 5-cylinder inline 5. It's good for 401 horsepower, 369 pound-feet of torque, and that's all hooked up to the 7-speed S-tronic dual-clutch transmission, and of course the infamous Quattro all-wheel drive. So quite the vehicle in terms of the powertrain goes, and I'm glad they kept this 5-cylinder alive, because it really is just so much fun to drive this car because of the engine. Oh, and it feels so dynamic just taking that small curve. The steering ratio is very nice, and direct. And in dynamic mode, you could definitely feel the difference in suspension feel. So the active dampers feel really good. See, if we put the transmission back into automatic mode, it will downshift for you. Oh, there is a huge difference in the suspension feel, really there is. What a great sounding engine this is, really. Oh wow, it takes the corner with grace. This is a seriously good handling car. It stayed flat throughout the entire corner. Wow, this is a very fun car. This may just be on Ty Drive's list for one of his future automobiles after this test drive. The couple of words I could use to describe the handling on this car is just confidence inspiring. It really is just a great handling car. The cornering abilities on this car, I'm sure, we're just tipping the iceberg, you know, going around those S-turbs there. But what a great car! What a great car! Once those turbos spool up, there is torque for days. And it really isn't loud or obnoxious. It's just kind of under the radar, this car. Alright, we're having too much fun here. We'll put it back into comfort for now. Man, this engine paired up with the 7-speed dual clutch is a match made in heaven too. It's also pretty comfortable when you put it into comfort mode, so you can definitely daily drive this car. Just watch out for the potholes. We've got some pretty low profile tires. The seat comfort is also fantastic. 4-way lumbar, adjustable thigh support, and the shoulder support is great too, with kind of extensions on the seat. But unfortunately, this test drive has to come to an end. I hope you enjoyed this RS3 just as much as I have. I know I certainly have a big grin on my face. Make sure you check out our features review video, which should be popping up right now. And thank you very much for watching.